So I'm sitting in my car, and this could be the start of a new video that will show how I will make an E46 M3 into a track day weapon. Now the special thing about this build is that I'm gonna take out the S54 engine, and I'm gonna put in a 2J, hopefully making 700 to 900 horsepower. That's my goal, but I want to keep it responsive, so if we can't do that, I will leave it down at the 700-800 range. I'm trying to go with the same turbo as I have on my drift car, the German GTX 3582, but there's a new version of that is supposed to be just as good but can deliver a little bit more horsepower, and maybe even comes on boost a little bit faster. So this is the plan. Now, right now I'm in my car and I'm going to MPS to talk with the owner Philip, because I will need their support with this build. I will make everything myself, but when it comes to the wiring and to make the engine work with the systems in the M3, I'm not sure if it has CAN bus and all that stuff. That is outside of my comfort zone and outside of my area. I cannot do that. I have learned a lot this past 2 years, and I think I can do everything myself, but just the wiring, the electrical of the build, I will hand over to them, and of course the tuning of the engine. But other than that, I want to do everything myself. So that's it, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. And here she is, beautiful BMW M3 E46, 2003, 142,000 kilometers, completely stock, and I just drove it home at 270 kilometers an hour on the German Autobahn, and it's just such a wonderful car to drive. Much better than the 135. I can't even believe how good this car is at stock form. So now the modifications can start. I will slowly transform it into a track monster. Yeah, I'm really happy to have it, and it just parked it here, and now I'll look through it quickly and see if everything is okay with it, if there are some small issues, and yeah, order some parts and do a service and stuff on it. You should always do a service when you buy a new car, no matter if they did the service yesterday. Just do it, then you're sure everything is 100%. I had the car a couple of days, 5 days or something like this, and I have already started. Now I've taken out most of the stuff inside that I need. I will now begin my subframe reinforcement. I did that earlier on my old M3, also my drift car, and I'm gonna do this on this car also, but even better, even more strong, even more reinforcement, because it has to handle those 700 to 1,000 horsepower, whatever I'm gonna make on the car. We're gonna start out with maybe 700, and then later I may add more power. But first of all, in this car I'm gonna do what I call a proof of concept. That means I will make everything work first, and then we will see about turning up the power. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take the whole subframe down. I'm gonna take the axles out. They have to be sent to America to drive shaft shop, so that they can be upgraded to handle 1,000 horsepower. And I'm going on holiday in a couple of days, so this would be a good time for me to get those sent off. Now, while I'm in holiday, all the parts that I've ordered will start to come, and then when I come home, I can start to reinforce the subframe. I will change all the bushings in the subframe to polyurethane black from Polyflex, I think it's called. That's the race version. And also I will change the sway bar bushings to the same black polyurethane race version. And yeah, my KW Club Sport version 2 with adjustable camber and everything just came today. It's inside my house, so that can also go on, but I mean, I need to do this other stuff first. Now I'm also waiting for a lot of other parts from America, and of course the engine that I hopefully will get some more information on tomorrow. I have a lead on a guy who supposedly have 5 engines, so I can buy one of them. So that's kind of what's been going on and what is going to be going on in the coming weeks, months. I will build everything myself so that I can show everybody that building a race car is not that difficult. Everyone can do it. The only thing that I'm not comfortable with is the wiring of the car, the electronics of the car, to get everything to function. And this build is going to be much more difficult than that build. And why is that? Because this is a race car. You don't need any systems to talk with any systems. You can do whatever you want. But this car is a street car. It's a track car. It has a number plate. So every system in the car must work and talk together. You know, there's going to be ABS, there's going to be DSC, there's going to be air condition, there's going to be everything, the original dash, the blinkers, everything must work. So this car is going to be a hell of a lot more difficult than that. So yeah, let's see if me, the complete newbie, I have no education regarding anything remotely close to building cars. Let's see if I can build a 700 horsepower race car that will function when it rolls out of my shop. It will work. It will not be a piece of shit like my GT86 was when I got it. And those of you who saw my videos know how much shit's been going on with that car. Luckily, the car is now finished. I'm just waiting for one electronic box and my electric steering will then work, and then this car is finished and perfect. So yeah, that's what we gotta do sometimes, or pretty much every time. If you want something perfect, just make it your fucking self. That's better. So yeah, guys, that's it for this little update, and yeah, have fun out there. Hey, before you go down there, you have to like or hate or maybe even comment. You know, just like the video or hate it or comment. You know, just do it now down there somewhere.